Welcome to Numismatic USA, where every coin has a story, every detail has a purpose, and every discovery could change the way you look at your collection forever. If you're passionate about rare coins, hidden mint errors, fascinating history, and real collector values, you found the right place. Before we uncover today's incredible coin, take a second to subscribe to Numismatic USA, turn on notifications, and join thousands of collectors who never want to miss the next rare find. Now here's a question for you. What if an ordinary-looking $1 coin in your pocket turned out to be worth far more than its face value? Let's find out together. Have you ever looked at a presidential dollar coin and wondered whether it could be hiding an unexpected value? Most people spend these coins without giving them a second thought, but collectors know that some presidential dollars have become highly desirable because of their condition, minting errors, limited availability in top grades, and growing collector demand. Today's spotlight is on the Millard Fillmore Presidential $1 coin, a fascinating issue honoring the 13th President of the United States. At first glance, it may seem like just another golden-colored dollar, but once you understand its history and the details collectors search for, you'll never look at one the same way again. Looking closely at the coin you've provided, the portrait of Millard Fillmore remains clearly visible with moderate circulation wear. The legends are readable, the rim appears complete, and the coin has developed an attractive golden-brown circulated appearance. The Statue of Liberty design is also well preserved, although it shows the expected wear from circulation. Based on the visible details alone, this appears to be a circulated example rather than a mint state coin. As always, a final grade requires examination in hand. So who was Millard Fillmore, and why was he honored on a United States dollar coin? Millard Fillmore became America's 13th president in 1850 after the death of President Zachary Taylor. His presidency lasted until 1853 and came during one of the most politically challenging periods in American history. He is best remembered for signing the Compromise of 1850, legislation intended to ease tensions between free and slave states before the Civil War. Historians continue to debate his presidency, making him one of the more controversial figures in American political history. To recognize every U.S. president in the order they served, the United States Mint introduced the Presidential $1 coin program in 2007. Every few months, a new president appeared on a $1 coin, giving collectors an exciting series to complete. The Millard Fillmore dollar was released in 2010 as part of this historic collection. Did you know that millions of Americans collected these coins directly from banks when they were first released? Were you one of them? Let us know in the comments. The artistic design of this coin reflects the high standards of modern United States coinage. Millard Fillmore's portrait was designed with remarkable detail, capturing his distinctive facial features, formal clothing, and serious expression. Around the portrait are his name, the national motto, "In God We Trust," the designation of him as the 13th president, and his years in office. The opposite design features the iconic Statue of Liberty, a symbol recognized around the world as representing freedom and opportunity. This design remained consistent throughout the presidential dollar series, creating a unified collection while allowing each president's portrait to tell a different chapter of American history. One interesting feature many people overlook is that the date, mint mark, and inscriptions such as E pluribus unum are located on the edge of the coin rather than on its main surfaces. This unusual edge lettering became one of the defining characteristics of the presidential dollar series. Have you ever checked the edge of one of your presidential dollars? You might be surprised by what you find. The Millard Fillmore dollar is composed of a pure copper core surrounded by an outer layer made from an alloy containing manganese brass, which includes copper, zinc, manganese, and nickel. Although the coin has a rich golden appearance, it contains no actual gold. The coin weighs approximately 8.1 grams and measures 26.5 millimeters in diameter. Its edge is lettered rather than reeded or plain, making it instantly recognizable among modern U.S. coins. The United States Mint produced this coin at both the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint for circulation, while specially struck proof versions were produced at the San Francisco Mint for collectors. Combined circulation mintage reached well over 100 million coins, meaning ordinary circulated examples remain very common today. Because of this large production, most worn examples generally trade close to face value unless they possess a significant mint error or exceptional preservation. This raises an important question. If millions were made, why are some worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? The answer lies in rarity within rarity. Collectors aren't simply looking for any Millard Fillmore dollar. They're searching for coins with unusual mint errors, exceptional mint state preservation, certified high grades, or scarce varieties. Perhaps the most famous errors associated with presidential dollars are missing edge lettering errors. During the early years of the presidential dollar series, some coins accidentally skipped the edge lettering process entirely. Because these coins were missing important inscriptions, collectors nicknamed them godless dollars. Although missing edge lettering errors are much more famous on certain earlier presidential dollars, authenticated examples from later issues remain highly collectible whenever they are discovered. Other valuable errors include doubled dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchets, struck-through errors, misaligned dies, and dramatic die cracks. Genuine examples authenticated by professional grading companies can sell for substantial premiums depending on rarity and eye appeal. Have you ever found an unusual coin and wondered if it might be an error? Share your story below, we'd love to hear about it. Condition plays an enormous role in determining value. A heavily circulated coin with worn details generally carries little premium. An about uncirculated example with only slight wear may command a modest premium from collectors assembling complete presidential dollar sets. True mint state coins showing no circulation wear become increasingly valuable as their grades climb. Professional grading services such as PCGS and NGC evaluate coins under strict standards. Even the difference between MS65 and MS67 can represent a significant increase in market value because high-grade survivors become dramatically scarcer. For certified examples reaching MS67 or higher, auction prices can rise into the hundreds of dollars depending on eye appeal and current collector demand. Spectacular mint errors authenticated by major grading services have sometimes sold for several $100s or even more, especially when the error is dramatic and visually obvious. However, it's important to remember that no responsible expert can promise a specific value from photographs alone. Real market value always depends on several factors working together: condition, mint mark, certification, rarity, collector demand, originality, and recent auction results. Authentication is another critical step for valuable coins. Although counterfeit presidential dollars are relatively uncommon compared with classic rare coins, altered coins and damaged pieces sometimes appear in online marketplaces. Buying certified coins from reputable dealers or submitting important discoveries to respected grading services provides confidence and long-term protection. Proper storage also matters more than many collectors realize. Avoid cleaning your coin under any circumstances. Even gentle polishing can permanently damage the original surface and significantly reduce collector value. Instead, store the coin in archival quality holders or capsules, keep it in a cool, dry environment, and always handle it by the edges whenever possible. One of the greatest joys of numismatics is that every coin has its own journey. Some traveled through countless hands in everyday commerce. Others remained untouched in mint rolls for years. A small number escaped the mint with fascinating production mistakes that transformed ordinary dollars into prized collectibles. That's exactly why experienced collectors inspect every coin carefully instead of assuming it's only worth its face value. So here's one final question. Could a forgotten presidential dollar sitting in your drawer today become the next exciting discovery in your collection? The only way to know is to take a closer look. Thank you for joining me on another exciting journey through the world of American coin collecting. I hope you learned something new about the Millard Fillmore Presidential $1 coin and discovered why even modern coins can have fascinating stories and surprising value. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, leave a comment telling us whether you've ever found a presidential dollar in circulation, share this video with fellow collectors, and don't forget to subscribe to Numismatic USA for more rare coin history, values, mint errors, and collector guides. Until next time, keep checking your change. You never know what treasure might be waiting in your pocket.